What is going on? This is Collecting Uncensored. Thank y'all so much for coming and hanging out with us this evening. I've got an awesome special guest with me, and we are going to do a deep dive into his short boxes and just find out tips, tricks, and techniques that he has used to acquire the awesome collection that he has. Y'all know him. Y'all love him. Freaking great community member. I want to go ahead and bring out my guest, Dale of Suspense. Right?
You were kidding when you said bobblehead. Holy smokes.
I don't want him just to stand there. Like, I want it to jive with the body. Like,
yeah. It reminds me of South Park with the Canadians.
Yes. Yes.
No offense, Canadians, but
That's
the show.
It's uncensored, so like they know what they're
Exactly.
getting when it comes to this. Come on now.
Maple syrup.
I don't like the look you give me though. Like as you're walking out and you're dancing, you turn to the side and you look at me, and it's just this like straight on hard look, and I'm just like, bruh, what are you doing?
Play it again. Yeah. That's the look I give my kids.
The funny thing is, I think I got that clip from one of the ones where you had Nerd 2 on with you.
Yeah.
And she was helping you open a package from Paul.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, it was pretty funny.
That's funny. That's a good one.
I didn't mean to do it again.
Oh, it's great. I love it. You're gonna have to send that to me.
Okay, I'll do it.
Yeah, for sure.
That's a souvenir to everybody that comes on. You get your intro.
Get your own bobblehead.
That's great. Let's say hello to the chat. We've got Jonathan with Collectibles to Astonish says, hello from Florida. Hello from Alabama, sir.
Las Cruces wasn't first. It's that
No.
voodoo.
Right. Where's Las Cruces at?
Man.
Come on, bruh. Do you even YouTube, bro?
Right?
I'm just playing.
Do you even win?
That's great. Mr. Aiken says, ready to actually see Dale throw papers in the air. Dale,
Wow.
there you go.
Yeah.
We need a clip of that. That'd be great. You'll have to send me that. We'll have to trade, and that way, when you're like 2 for 15, throws papers in the air, I can just play the clip.
1 of 20.
That's great.
Oh,
here he is, Sector 2815. What's going on, man?
up,
Thank
Paul?
you for coming out. Says hello, folks. And then we got Hoarder's Hide out here tonight. Says, hey guys, what's going on? Thank you for coming out. Appreciate you.
Thanks, Scott.
That is it. That is our list for this evening so far. I'm sure more people will come and trickle in. But Dale, we're here to talk to you tonight. We're not here to talk to these people in the chat.
All right.
We enjoy them, but we're here to talk to you.
Me.
And understand how you collect. So there's lots of collectors out there. There's people that collect runs. There's people that collect cover buys, keys, and I mean, as most of us know, we dip our toes in most everything that's out there. What do you collect, though, Dale?
Yeah, my toes are in everything. Seriously. My wife would agree with that statement that I should probably calm down a little bit.
Your collection looks a lot neater than mine. I will say, just the backdrop you have, that collection looks a lot neater than mine.
You should see what's behind the camera.
That's great.
It's mad. It's like, oh, it's OCD for real. I'm not even OCD. It's everywhere. Is
it
imagine a squirrel. Imagine a squirrel collecting comic books and Hot Wheels and Lego and art prints and slabs and boxes and just pop figures. It's absurd.
That's great, though. That's great. Here's my honey. Hey, honey, love you bunches. She
Mrs.
says, Dale.
Hello.
She's so excited whenever you win, like on the top 10 alternatives, by the way.
Nice. It's like a sympathy vote. Yay! Dale has 2 comic books. Wow! He's part of the comic book community. Wow, with 2 comics.
She's excited when you get when you get drawn, like your comic gets drawn or you win a duck. That's when she's excited. Is when you win a duck. That's
Me too.
right.
Yes.
Right. She says that your collection is much neater. Much neater.
Back here.
Yeah.
I realized today that I need a dust.
That's great. TJ, what's going on, TJ? Thank you for coming out here for Wisdom of Dale. That's right.
Oh,
That's what I'm talking about.
That's going to be a short show.
Mr. CBC Awards right here. Brian LCS says, evening on. What's going on, Brian? Appreciate you coming out. If I win, I will always donate to Dale. There it is.
What?
It's in writing now. There you go.
That's awesome. Screenshot. Hold on.
That's great. Oh, sorry. There you go. There you go.
Got it. See, I'm getting used to your review hours too.
Yes. That's what I'm talking about right there.
I'm all about that community stuff. I'm a consumer.
Right? That's great. So, out of all of them, since you dip your toes in all of them, what do you consider to be like your top favorite then? What's your you kind of always go back to?
Art.
Okay.
I love the art. I love the either interior art or cover art. Obviously cover art because it's on the cover, but yeah, definitely art first because I dabble in the arts as well, so I enjoy that sort of stuff. And then if there's a cover that just grabs me, I'm like, I need that. So especially if it's a character that I like, which is a lot. Yeah.
That's great. What?
Hold on 1 second.
No, you're good. You're good.
You're going to bed? Oh, okay.
No.
Feel better. Nerd 2, she's not feeling 100%.
Oh.
So
prayers for Nerd 2. Hope she gets to feeling better.
22 says, hope you get to feeling better. Just big old cheesy smile on her face.
Good.
Yeah.
That means it's already working.
Exactly. Right. Exactly.
Yeah. So art. So big cover buyer. Who are some of your favorite artists then?
Well, I knew you were going to ask that question, and I have comics. And so I like Gabriel Del Otto, which I know you like as well.
Yes.
I like, who else? Jesus, man. I like some Momoko, especially if it's a character that I like and the art style is good. Let's see, Clayton Crane, Jenny Frizen, Sabine Rich. There's so many.
Gambit. I'm about to say you run the gambit here. Seriously,
old school guys. Kirby, obviously. Buscema. I have a hard time with English. J. Scott Campbell is just, yeah.
I was gonna say, I know every time I come across a J. Scott cover, I'm like, you're like the one and only person I sit there and hit up, and I'm like, yo, look at this one. I'm like, if I can find a second one, right?
Got it. Ooh, I don't have that one. For real.
That's great. Show it. You said you had a stack of them. Let's see some of your favorite ones from your favorite different artists.
Okay.
This is your show. We're on no time crunch. You just pick
Gerardo
your favorite one.
Zafino. Have you heard of Zafino? You've heard.
I have not.
No. Oh my gosh.
But please show me.
Okay, so Zafino has this real gritty, raw type of style of art. So, for example, this Doctor Strange.
Yes, look at that face.
Right?
Man, it's even got like some Jane kind of work going on with the magic spell and his fingers.
There you go. John Jang is another one. Jesus. I can't keep up.
Man, that's wicked looking.
He did, and I'm, like I said, I'm a cover buyer. I would never read Hawkman. I probably should, but here's another Zafino.
Oh man, that one. I know that one. That one's fantastic.
Yeah, his black and white work is amazing.
Do you prefer black and white over color?
If it looks good, it looks good.
I got you.
Personally, I prefer to draw in black and white. I'm kind of trying to branch off into color.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then like watercolors. I recently did a piece that had some watercolors involved, and I'm like, God, I really like that. So there's a several watercolor artists, like Sabine Rich, for example. She's a really
Yes.
good watercolorist, and Momoko, she does the watercolors as well. But this is one of my favorite Momoko covers.
Oh, it's because of the character, though, right? Isn't it?
Right, it's magic. I mean, she's a badass, right?
Right. What'd you think of her
So
in New Mutants?
I thought she was the best part of the New Mutants.
Okay, awesome.
100%. Yeah, I
Did
actually enjoyed New Mutants, and I need to watch it again. But yeah, it's. I thought she was amazing. That actress, she needs to come back and reprise that role.
Anya Taylor-Joy, yeah, she was rumored
Yeah,
to be the female Silver Surfer, so I'm hoping, honestly, that they do bring her back to be Magic. That would be
yeah,
fire.
absolutely.
Did you like her? Was her portrayal? Because I've never read any real Magic. Have you read? Like, you may just like the character just because of the appearance or just the way that she's done. Do you like the character as far as like the way she's written?
I haven't like delved that deep into like
Okay.
character background and all that sort of stuff.
No,
I've been
yeah.
collecting stuff to read, and I have a hard time finding time to read.
Right.
But I have
Right.
I have the Magic, that 4-part miniseries, and
Okay.
I have some other Magic books and stuff that I just need to sit down and read.
No, I'm
Because
on
I
you.
was going to tell you, I have started to read. This is my to read pile.
So like Dead Man's one of my favorites, but it's like the presentation of him. I've
Mhm.
read very little of him as far as like a character, but like I love that character. Just he just speaks to me from the cover. You know what I mean? So
Right,
I
right.
know that's like there's two ways of looking at enjoying a character. So I was trying to understand where your love of Magic came from, and so just it
I
sounds like
just
she just speaks to you from the covers.
I
So
really like the covers,
yeah, that's
and I
Sabine right
really,
there, isn't it?
yep, it is. Um,
Yes.
I think the whole big sword thing is cool, the soul sword,
Yes.
and like I definitely want to learn more about that, and
Okay.
the fact that she's pretty much an Omega level type mutant, right?
She seemed like it. I don't know for
She
sure. I don't know a whole lot about her.
she became the Sorcerer Supreme in one of the like crossover
Oh crap!
events.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So
Wow.
and then obviously she turns into Dark Child, so she's
Yeah.
definitely got that dark magic powers and all that sort of stuff. But yeah,
Which
it's
that
just super strong.
right, and which that's part of that 4-part miniseries is when she becomes part of Dark Child. It's that
Right.
fourth issue.
Okay.
So that's cool. I've been looking for that miniseries as well. I think I'm missing like issue 2 or something like that. I gotta find it.
I think I may have an extra number 2. I'll let you know.
Yeah, yeah. We'll talk. We'll talk.
Yeah,
Cool
for sure.
beans.
I love to trade,
Kenneth, what's going on, Kenneth? Appreciate you coming out tonight, sir.
but yeah,
Yeah.
I'm all over the place.
So we've seen Sabine, we've seen Peach Momoko.
Yeah.
Oh, you got to show that Iron Man book, man. To your left. Nope, down. There you go.
That one.
Yes,
But
it's issue 22. Like, come on.
it is. It's issue 22. It's such a dark cover, and I have it in Mylar, so it's going to be really hard to see.
Oh, but it's fantastic though.
There,
Yes,
oh,
it
there
is.
we go. There it is.
Yes, let's go.
I love this cover.
I can't remember who the artist is though for the life of me right now.
I can tell you. We got time, right?
Oh, absolutely, we got time.
It's
I'll
my
look it up as
time.
well. I feel bad that I don't know it. I should know it because I'm like, hey, look at that cover right there.
I want to say it's Raza, isn't it? Raza?
I think so. I think you're right.
Let's see. I know I don't have that many comics. Come on now. Invincible Iron Man, right? Yeah, no, just Iron Man.
Just the old Iron Man's. It is cool. I actually bought that one off of a whatnot sale one time.
Volume 6, issue 22C. Cover artist. No, it's Alexander Lozano.
Yes, Lozano. It's so
I
fun.
would love to get this slabbed, but it's such a dark cover that I know it's not going to get a 9.8.
Oh, that's a bummer.
It may get a 9.9, but not a 9.8. I mean, I've been seeing a lot of 9.9s lately of just random books. But yeah, this one's nice. You mentioned John Jang. Here's one of
Right?
my all-time favorite John Jang covers.
Oh, it's the Vader one.
Yeah,
Yes.
the Vader foil.
Oh, is it foil?
It is.
Oh my gosh, and it's signed by him too.
It is. Yep.
That's awesome. So did you get that from like his web store, or did you win that from, how did you obtain that book?
I got it directly from him.
Nice.
Yeah.
So
some connections.
okay, got you.
Not trying to flex or anything, but
No.
I'm just kidding. I zero flex, my friend. There's
That's
another
great.
John Jang.
Yes.
Storm Shadow.
I like it when he doesn't do so much of the neons. Like when he doesn't go, like when he's just like that, man, that is. I like the neons, don't get me wrong, but when he's just like simplistic almost and it's just realism. Oh, don't even get me started on that one. Yes,
No,
absolutely.
that's the best. It's the best.
I had to buy that one.
Yeah, same. I was like, I have to. I was waiting for the day he's going to do an Iron Man.
Right.
I love all his stuff. I just can't keep up.
Right.
Like,
Right.
You know, I have 3 kids and a wife. They need stuff. You know?
Where do you go to obtain all these variants? Are these like from your LCS? Or these like how do you keep up with the ones you do have acquired?
So, like I said, I'm a consumer, right? So I'm always watching other people's pages, Instagrams, sale posts, and then obviously my LCS. A couple of LCSs in town for like the newer stuff, and then for the older stuff that I'm starting to acquire. There's another LCS that's a big. Can I say it's a shit show of a store? It really is.
If it's a shit show, yeah, it's a shit show.
You walk in there and your brain will hurt because it's boxes and boxes, long boxes stacked on long boxes and long boxes. It's just, I'm like, I would like to just hug all these comics, take them home, sort them out, and just give them a happy life. But yeah, you got to go in there with like a tetanus shot and stuff, and it's wild.
But you find good stuff, obviously.
Yes, if you have 6 hours to kill in an LCS, you will find something that you just needed. Absolutely.
That's fantastic. Is he one that like I assume he doesn't, but I have to ask, is he one that prices like when you bring stuff up to the counter?
No.
Okay, that's
some of those prices are from like 1996 or something, and it's like perfect.
That's fantastic. I have one LCS that's like maybe 30 minutes away, but I never count them. I never include them because it sounds like what you're talking about. He is the type that when you bring stuff up to the counter, that like he will price them when he gets them up there, and it kills me.
Yeah,
spread them out and roll around. He just said you needed a tetanus shot.
Yeah, I'm not sure it'd be very safe.
I guess if you brought him home.
I'm picturing this right now, and it's not pretty.
That's great.
Yeah.
Oh man. So any other like covers that stick out that you're just like, these are like fantastic, I love them?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh yeah.
As a matter of fact,
I just keep showing and showing and showing. But like I said, I like Clayton Crane as well, and he's obviously really popular with the ladies.
That was
and,
right.
Venom, but
that was actually made into a label. That's a cool one.
Yeah, the CGC label.
Mm-hmm.
He did this one for shout out to Canada.
Hey,
which goes well with this one.
Oh, nice.
Right.
You gonna get the Carnage one too?
I would
please
love to
tell
get
me.
the Carnage one. I don't have it, but I do have the Virgin
Ooh,
of that.
nice with the signature.
Yeah, this one the Missus got me. Mrs.
Oh, that's a
Suspense,
nice
she
one.
got me that set. So
That's
yeah,
nice.
she's supportive. She thinks she doesn't care about comic books, but she likes to make me happy. So that's good, right?
Yeah. I was gonna say, like having a Mrs. that supports the habit is, or
Right.
the hobby, I guess.
I
Is
like hobby better than habit.
right.
Habit sounds so uncontrollable.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
But like that's such a key thing to like
Right.
have that support there. No, bring that Kylo Ren back up. I'm not done talking about
Okay.
it.
Okay.
Man,
That's the first print, I think.
who did that one?
Clayton Crane.
Clayton Crane. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man, some of his work I really dig, and then other ones I don't. But then there's like the whole like he said she said about him that I'm like I'm just gonna stay away from the guy, which kind of sucks because like he does do great work.
He does amazing work, and to be honest with you, he's pretty friendly. I've met him a couple
Nice.
times now, and yeah, he never like hit on me or anything like that. So that's good.
That's great.
But
I'm glad you have
yeah,
clean health, bill of health.
I'm a big fan of Clayton Crane. I just love his work.
Man,
It's super awesome. His signature has style and pizzazz,
right?
and I like some of his stuff that's not Venom inspired or symbiote inspired. So, like for example, this one here with Iron Man, obviously down. This is backwards. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
Right here, and then Galactus and Spider-Man. Excuse me. Oh, pizza.
We had pizza too.
Yeah, and then of course he had like this Darkwing Duck.
Oh, nice.
I had to get the Darkwing Duck.
That's awesome. So do you prefer Virgin variants over trade dresses, or again,
Not at all.
It doesn't matter as long as the art is just on
As
fire?
long as the art, whichever one is cheapest, whichever
right,
whichever one I can get a deal on, absolutely.
I'm
There's
with you on
another
that.
one.
That's a crane.
That's a crane.
Wow, that's cool. I love the colors. I love how vibrant he's got them on that. That's awesome.
And I like the old school trade dress, you know?
Yes.
Yeah, I think this is a Midtown Comics exclusive. Shout out to New York.
Cool.
Hey, speaking of New York, there's DJ Links. What up? What up?
We got DJ Links in the house. What up? What up? What's going on, man? Thank you for coming, hanging out with us this evening.
But,
We got Christina Payne as well. Thank you, lady, for coming out, hanging with us.
This is my second to last favorite.
Wow. Now that one is probably one of the best ones I've seen.
Yeah, that's my second favorite. Does that make sense? I don't know. English is so hard.
No, yeah. Second favorite, yeah.
So my first favorite Clayton Crane cover is a one of one sketch.
Oh,
that I'll show here in a second
nice.
if that's okay.
Absolutely. Yes, this is your show, bro. This is You're just on my channel. This is your show. Like
Okay. But yeah, I love it. I just love, and then he did an homage to that.
Oh,
Maestro.
cool. I do like the colors on that one.
Me too. They're very neon inspired.
Has Jane ever done an Infinity Gauntlet? It'd be a damn shame if he hadn't.
I'm not sure. Is Mark in the chat? He probably would know.
I've not seen Mark.
He's a Jang completionist.
I was gonna say he's got them all. Comic Caps is in the chat though. Yo, hello all. What's going on, man? Thank you for coming out.
Let's see. Yeah, because you had mentioned things that make me tick, and art is definitely something that makes me tick.
You said you had a one-on-one?
Yep, one of one. Give me 1 second. Trying to find it.
Ah, got you.
So there's a little story with it too.
Absolutely, yes.
So
Story time.
he came to Colorado. I live in Colorado.
Okay, cool.
So I don't smoke weed. So he came to one of our LCS's signings and did the whole shebang, and it was really cool.
That is cool.
And it was, how long ago was it? Oh, 2020. It's right here on the cover. 2020. So pre-COVID or right at the end of COVID. I don't know. Day number 158 of 2020. Anyways, I was like, I love blank sketch covers, right? I really do enjoy getting blank covers for this exact reason is I like to have people draw on them, like get mashup or whatever, like various artists drawing on the same cover. I forget what that's called. A mashup, sure. Jam piece. It's a jam piece.
Okay.
Anyways,
I was gonna say compilation, but yeah.
That's a big word. It's been a long day. So I was like, I handed him this Ghost Spider #1 Spider-Gwen blank cover. And I was like, how much for just a nice little remark, right? And I'm thinking remark, which is just something simple. And he's like, $40. I'm like, deal. I'm like,
what?
Clayton Crane, $40? Absolutely. I'll take it. So I hand him the cover or the book. And I kid you not, he starts just going ham. And he lost track of time. And as you can tell, he was getting ready to draw her legs right here. And he looks at the time on his watch or whatever, and he says, oh, shit, I need to move on to the next person. I'm like, okay, this is great. This is cool. I love it. And I asked for a Gwenum. That's what I got. I got Gwenum.
Right?
And
right?
Yeah, it's like the best $40 I've ever spent.
And yeah.
Then my buddy, who is a CGC witness, he was like, hey, you want to get that graded? I'm like, yeah, absolutely. He's like, all right, cool, $30 to get it graded.
No.
I'm like, cool, certified, we're witness signature, art, all that sort of stuff. $70 into this book, and it's one of my favorites. And then I met him again in 2022. He came to another one, and I was like, hey, because he had said, bring it to me the next time I'm in town, and I'll finish it. And I'm like, cool. So I brought it to him. And he was like, oh, you got it graded. I'm like, yeah, of course. I wanted to make sure it was going to be in pristine condition the next time I give it to you. He says, well, I don't really have time to crack it and all that sort of stuff. I'm like, no problem. What can you do? He was like, how about I just embellish the slab? So if you notice, he has like webs and stuff right here. And then his old school signature with 2022 here. And then all the webbing up here. So that's on the slab itself. I'm like, cool. How many people have that? You know what I mean?
I honestly love it because it's like...
It gives it a 3D perspective.
Yes, it gives it depth, man.
Yeah.
It's like, I honestly think that's the best. Like, that's fantastic.
It's one of my greatest pieces.
Holy crap.
Holy crap.
No, yeah, I think it's fantastic, dude. That is awesome. Like,
yeah,
that is one of those that never leaves.
No, it's not going anywhere. This is going to probably later on down the road if I pass away or when I pass away or whatever. That's this is dusty.
The missus says I'm going to try and take it off you.
No.
You're right.
I looked for something comparable to this, and it's like $1,500 for something like this.
Oh,
yeah. I pat myself on the back every time I see an original piece by Clayton Crane.
No, you got a hell of a deal, dude. That is a fantastic piece, an absolute conversation piece as well.
Like when the light hits the slab, because it's off of the paper, those webs cast a shadow onto the book and stuff.
Man.
It's just super, super awesome.
That's awesome. That is fantastic.
Yeah. Now, he'd probably say, yeah, I'll finish it for $2,000. I'm like,
Nope. We're good. Thank you, sir.
Bye.
Appreciate you. Have a good one.
Yeah, exactly.
What's going on, Swish? Thank you for coming out. He's cracking up at us. I like that. I like it a lot. Who else is in the chat? We've got Meatwad number 1 says, "What's up, party people? What's going on, man? Thank you for coming out."
That name cracks me up every
is
time.
Right, Meatwad. Right, right. Book is rad. I totally agree. Totally agree. Chris, the comic vet, what's going on, sir? Thank you for coming out and hanging out with us this evening. Appreciate you, man. Those are some stellar covers, dude. Absolutely stellar covers.
And I'm surrounded by more. You don't realize you have a big hobby like that until you start digging into it. So I'm thankful.
Right. Well, I've been trying to like section off mine, and so I have like 2 just straight up cover boxes, and I'm like, oh, this is getting big time now. Like this is I'm in big boy world. Like this is something.
Exactly. It's like I have one box that's like my what do they call it? Not a honey hole, the sugar box or whatever it is. Yeah. Hey, it's my wife. Look at that.
There's
supporting
the
this guy because he's cute. Oh, that's me. That's me.
That's great.
She is talking about me, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. She's talking about you. Are cute, Dale. Let's just
thanks.
Mrs. Suspense in the house.
Yes.
Phil's Treehouse in the house.
She's an amazing artist. My wife
is she now?
Yeah, she's a makeup artist though, so she does different kind of art. Yeah.
That's awesome. Oh, they're not gonna be friends.
Perfect. You said you're in Alabama, right? So I've never been there. We've never been to Alabama.
We've never been to Colorado. So
hey, there you go.
There you go. We don't even say it right here, or at least I don't. I say Colorado.
Yeah. Colorado.
Colorado.
You gotta keep your mouth open when you say it. Colorado. I'm a freaking ventriloquist. Colorado.
That's great. So you've shown off a lot of modern. Is that kind of your thing? Is that what you do? Is you collect a lot of modern, or is it any time period? Like I know, especially with the covers, like it doesn't matter as long as the art's good. But
as long as the art is good. And lately I've been getting into lesser keys of DC books.
Mm-hmm.
Like minor keys, because those are more affordable. Like this one, for example.
Okay, World's Finest. Nice.
World's Finest. This is the first time the DC Bullet was used on the World's Finest series.
You had that on your Instagram as well, didn't you? You put that on there. Yes, that's where I saw it from. Awesome. That's cool. Yeah. Okay.
I mean, $5, can't beat that.
No.
30-cent cover price, World's Finest number 243.
That's definitely a cool history piece. That's something I would look out for now.
See, and I like quirky things. I like gimmicky type things like foil covers. Holy shit. Don't get me even started on it. It's like a bass boat.
You went full covers with a bass boat.
I'm seriously. You get those bass boats that are like candy apple red and they're freaking blinged out like crazy. They look like a damn lure.
That's great.
I'm out there, buddy.
The missus says we don't all sound like Hicks. Plenty of people that smoke weed, though.
They sure do. I never said anything about Hicks, Mrs. 22.
Panda Awesome is in the house.
Hey,
hello,
shout out
to
this guy because
he's hot with 2 T's. Two T's. Sorry, Mrs. Suspense. Ooh, shots fired from Panda.
She knows who Adrian is.
That's good.
Adrian's one of the nicest guy in the freaking community. Amazing guy.
I've never even met him, but just watching his videos, I think I would love to hang out with him.
Here's how cool he is. Let me show you something.
I'm not skipping you, TJ. I'm just waiting for that right moment.
Okay. I'm waiting for the right moment. So, when my channel hit 500 subscribers, or was getting ready to hit 500 subscribers,
yes,
Adrian got me this.
Nice. Yes.
An 11 by 17 art print from that one cover.
Yeah, yeah,
Obviously,
yeah,
I
yeah.
just showed you from Sabine Rich, and it's personalized to my friend Dale, Sabine Rich. I ain't
That's
never met her, but I
that's
guess we're friends.
awesome.
Yeah, I'm friends with everybody.
Right, right.
But
Man, that is an amazing gift.
yeah,
Man,
and
that's
he gave that to me.
Panda. You did awesome on that. Awesome.
Exactly.
Absolutely awesome. Look at this.
It's in
Right,
his name. It's in his name.
right. Oh,
See,
it
and
is.
I
It
have
is.
art prints out the ass. It's like I can't put them up anywhere because I have no space.
Dale's girlfriend.
No, just friend.
Friend. Just friend. Just
Not
friend.
even. I don't even know this person. I just
Black
know that
Spiders, what's going on? Thank you for coming and
art.
hanging out with us this evening. He says, funny you say that. I like comics with rats on the cover. Rats on the cover?
Rats? Like
Rats?
Splinter? I like Splinter.
That's the coolest rat ever. Panda also would agree with that as well, I believe.
I'm sure he will.
I'm just saying. But that is the coolest rat ever.
So yeah, I like art. I like art prints. I like supporting local artists. Like in my community here in Colorado Springs, there's lots of good artists. And yeah.
I know you've shown off some in some of your videos. Do you have any close by that you can show off?
Yeah, somehow I knew you were going to ask me that question. If I would have segued into that, and absolutely. All right.
Almost like this shit was planned out. Oh my god.
Oh, yeah. I'll send the script back to you, sir.
I have to reuse it.
Here's one.
Tykes take over comics.
So you've heard of Scotty Young, right?
Yeah.
How he does those baby covers and such.
Yeah.
Well, this guy, who's local here to Colorado, he does what he calls tykes. So they're
Okay.
similar.
Yeah,
They're
yeah,
just,
yeah.
right. But he did this Iron Man for me, and he did let's see, what else did he do? One of my favorite characters, Beta Ray Bill.
Oh, cool. Cool.
Yeah.
I like that.
It's,
That's
whimsical
awesome
and
style.
all that sort of
Yeah.
stuff. So, I've helped him out with some of his live streams on Whatnot, and he's
Okay.
a super, super nice guy. Then there's another guy. He used to live here. He moved, but again, a Beta Ray Bill piece.
Ooh.
Different art style, but
Yeah.
black and white. He does really good black and white stuff.
Ooh, I like that one.
Yeah, with the little color splash.
Yes.
there.
Yes.
And Spider-Man, Green Goblin.
Oh, wow. Nice. Now, do any of these guys try to do anything like mainstream or in the indie books?
Yeah. So this guy here, Jason Mentz,
Yeah.
he has done. He did a pop figure cover for Red Sonja.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Very cool.
This guy, I met him once. He's not much of a drawer, but he is a artist, or what's it called? Freaking a writer.
Okay.
And if you recognize the signature, that's Donny Cates.
Oh, nice. Yes. That's not a bad remark for a writer. I'm just
Really
saying.
not.
Like
$10.
Right? Oh, that's a steal.
Right?
Absolutely, I'd do that. Man, that's a good remark for $10.
Yep.
Good size.
And then he comes out with that one cover where he drew Venom. This was pre that.
Oh, cool. Very cool.
Yeah.
Nice. So, do you get to meet a lot of these guys at your like? Do they have them at your LCS? Is that where you're getting to meet a lot of them?
Yep.
That's fantastic, dude. You've got an amazing LCS.
Yeah, there's 2 LCSs in town. I guess I can name drop, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
One's called Muse Comics and Games, and they don't really have a whole lot of social media presence. But that's where I have my hold file. That's where I get a lot of my new ones. And then there's one conveniently placed about a mile away from my work. And that one's Iron Lion Collectibles. And yeah, they have a nice back issue selection. So after I get off work, before I go pick up the kids from school, I'll spend a good 30 minutes in there, just flip through some back
Yes.
issues and hightail it over to the school.
I've done that with Second and Charles before.
Hmm.
That's a guilty pleasure of mine right there.
Yeah.
So
But then sometimes at the cons I get some stuff done too. You've heard of Tony Fleece, right?
yes,
So
yeah.
he did this,
Oh,
a,
wow.
a venomized Pinkie Pie.
Right.
So I was like, "Hey, what can I get for $40?" He said, "Come back in 30 minutes."
That sounds like a drug deal if I've ever heard one.
Yeah, I guess he's native for Colorado. Go figure.
Oh, is he?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh,
'Cause
that's
I
cool.
I got to meet him once at my one of my LCSs. So
I think Scotty Young's. I see the whole Calvin. I've heard a lot of people say this, where it's Calvin and Hobbes type.
yeah,
I see
definitely.
that. I absolutely see that. I feel like it's maybe a little, like a little cleaner, if that makes sense. And
It's not as rough. Yeah.
um,
Although Scotty Young's older stuff, it's so much grittier and raw. It's just so much better.
yo, I love Scotty Young's older stuff.
Yeah, like that
So,
Cable and Deadpool series that he did.
oh,
The
I didn't know
covers
he
for.
did one of those.
Oh yeah, super badass.
So, have you seen the Iron Man Armor Wars series that he did?
Mm-hmm.
Love, love, love those.
Yeah,
And
I definitely. I'm a big fan of like the older Iron Man, like the suits of armor or the armors of Iron Man or something. That was a line of covers.
yes.
Because Gabriel Del Otto did one. Did we script this? We didn't
You're,
script this, right?
you're now speaking my language here, is what you're doing.
Yeah.
Oh, we scripted all. Are you kidding me? Like, this is.
Oh, here's some older stuff that I like.
Yes, Frankie. You can't go wrong with that. Do you have the complete series?
1, 2,
Tell me
3,
you have the complete
4.
series. Yes, let's go.
Yep.
I'm missing. I gotta find number 4. That's one. That's the one that I'm missing.
That's this one. Yeah.
Yep. I've got my house. I actually had an opportunity this past con to pick one up for like $25, and I didn't even look at it to see what condition it was, and I kicked myself for that a little bit now.
I'm gonna save this one for last.
For last.
Yeah. Not last of the show, but
Ooh, yes.
I'm not a huge fan of Iron Fist.
No, but
But
that
this
imagery,
cover is just, it speaks to me.
right?
Like he just finished beating some ass, right?
That-
like he just
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
knuckles are all bloody.
Yes.
This is what I imagine in my dreams, me beating somebody's ass. And just taking a breather, you know?
that cover should honestly speak to any man. And I don't mean to like be whatever, but I'm just saying, just like as a man looking at that cover and just all the emotions that are in that cover, like that should speak to every hardworking man. Absolutely, I feel like.
Or just any badass person, period. Like, yeah, I mean, it's just like he is exhausted.
Right. Just had the fight of their life, did put everything they could into it, and is just sitting down to take a breather, to have to get right back up.
Yeah.
And like
do it all
that's
over again.
man. I do believe you are right there, Brian. I do believe you're right.
What do you say?
He's asking if
There
there's a
is.
black and white. I think there is a black and white.
There is. I think there's also another color variant where it's like a monochrome type. Yeah, Gabriel Del Otto,
Oh, I've never seen that one.
G.I. Joe.
Nice.
I'm a big
That
G.I.
one
Joe
looks-
fan.
That one looks weird. That one looks different than the. I wonder. I don't know what it is though.
Because it's old.
Is it?
I don't know. There's a lot of light. IDW.
I think it's the background.
Could
I think
be.
It's that and like her face.
She's got a really big tan. She's very tan. She spends a lot of time outside.
That's what I look like after I beat some A. The missus. Yes. Yes, the X-23 one. That's awesome.
You know,
Absolutely
if I
awesome.
show this one, I have to show you this one.
Yes, right. Let's
Yeah,
go. Iron Cat, #1 variants. That's what I'm
I
talking
got
about.
that from you.
I know. I know. That's why I'm excited about it. It's not
Good
dark.
stuff. Speaking of dark, Snake Eyes.
Ooh.
That's another Delato.
Let me ask you this.
Ask
From
away.
from Delato fan to Delato fan.
Yeah.
I know he's been doing a lot of like black background and like
I love
doing
it.
whites and stuff off of that. However, DJ Links, shout out to DJ Links because he was just in the chat here not long ago. He showed a Thanos that had a white background that I don't believe was in the color pencils that Delato's been doing lately.
Mm-hmm.
Like, have you seen any of his lighter background stuff compared to his black background stuff?
Yes.
Yes! What do you like better? Do you like the black background or the white?
That's a really tough question because the dark background stuff looks just as good, if not better, than the light background stuff.
See, it's almost like it depends on the picture for me. Some of the black background stuff I really like, and then some of the stuff I'm like, because I like
Yeah.
some of the whiter background stuff better. Like, and I hate to say that because honestly, Delato is like my #1. Like, he is my favorite above everybody else. That's my guy.
Yeah.
That's who I go with.
But I do like, for example, with this one, where it's just a white background, you still see like white highlights on Carnage.
Right.
So it's reflective. Whereas with the dark stuff, it looks like they're coming out of the shadows, which plays to their character.
And it's almost like a negative space.
Almost, yeah. But yeah, this one's super dope. I love it. What is a certificate of authenticity?
Is Delato in your top 5?
Top 5 modern, sure.
Oh, you had to
Yeah.
throw modern in there. Jeez and Pete's.
I mean, definitely top 10. I'm telling you, I'm all over the place when it comes to freaking artists.
Nice. I've never
That's
seen
a-
that one. Who
that's
is
a
that? What
Delato.
character is that?
That's Iron Man.
Is
It's
that
one of
Iron Man?
the many suits of Iron Man.
Mother. Oh, shit. I've got to find that. I've
Yeah,
got to get that now.
that is New Mutants issue 12.
Pardon me. I have to go to mycomicshop.com right now and find this book.
The dark background. I don't know if you like it.
No, it's Iron Man. It's Delato and Iron. You know how much he didn't do Iron Man?
Yeah, he doesn't do Iron Man very often.
Like, yeah, he hardly ever does him.
Mm-hmm.
And it pisses me off. Like, a lot. But that's fantastic. That would go, I picked up a Alex Maleev Iron
He's
Man.
great too.
Man, love his cover that he did. Love it. Colossus Collector, what's going on, man? Thank you for coming out. He says, hey guys, what's going on, man? Appreciate you.
Hello, Colossus.
You're pissing me off, Roger.
Why? Who's Roger?
That's great, though. What's up, nerds? What's going on, One Shot? Thank y'all for coming and hanging out with us this evening. Appreciate y'all.
Sup, nerds? Nerds!
So, big time cover lover, what would you say is probably your next, like, passion project? Your next thing that you, like, really enjoy collecting?
G.I. Joe Volume 1 from the Marvel series.
You're collecting a few runs, aren't you? You're doing G.I. Joe, you're doing Transformers. What else are you collecting?
I haven't actively done the Transformers one. I'm more active on the G.I. Joe.
Okay.
And I'm only 5 books away.
Nice. What
Yeah.
5 books are you missing? Let's shout them out, just in case somebody's got them.
There's issue 155 that I got from the missus.
Yes,
She buys me the bigger books that I don't buy for myself.
bro. Preach, freaking preach.
If I had papers, I'd throw them.
Shout out to all the misses that support us. All right, just
Exactly.
big time. Shout out. Thank y'all so much. We greatly appreciate y'all.
So the ones that I still need for that series are the lower print run books, unfortunately.
Y'all keep a listen. Keep a listen out. We got to see if we have any of these in our PC. We got to help Dale finish this run out.
Let's see. 149 through 154.
Oh, that's not bad.
149, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4. 6 books.
Nice.
Math, you know, that's...
No, yeah, it sucks. It's stupid.
Yeah.
It's about as bad as English. English is horrendous.
English is my second language, so that's my excuse.
That's funny. That's great.
But,
Cliff on Comics, what's going on, man? Thank you for coming and hanging out with us this evening. He says that's a sharp 9.6. I agree.
I agree. I would like to press it and send it back because it'll probably get a 9.9 nowadays, but
you're so on this 9.9.
Could you imagine that book in a 9.9? Holy crap, that'd be amazing. But a 9.6 is perfect.
Any book. Perfect. Like I'm there's a few books the missus has that I've set aside for her because she's a cover lover.
Yeah.
And there's some that I'm like, I like to send hers in because it's just covers. But I'm like, man, I know for certain
you're
this is
preserving
going to come
art.
back, and it's going to be a 9.9. It's going to be my first 9.9, but it's going to be her first 9.9.
And it's going to be hers,
right.
Not yours.
Right, exactly.
And she'll rub it in every time, too. She'll make a cameo on your show, just passing it in front of the camera. Ha, ha. For sure.
That's great. Love you, honey. Oh, man.
So here's one of those jam pieces that I was talking about. Yes, Jessica, I love you so much.
Absolutely. Shout out to the missus.
So,
all right, so who's all on there?
Let's see. I'm making sure I can do this. This is Jason Mentz, one of the local artists.
Nice.
That one is Stephen Pulawa. It's a Hawaiian name. I have a hard time with Hawaiian names, but he's also a local artist from Denver.
Okay.
This is Tony Fleece.
Ooh, nice.
And then this one is, his name is, he goes by A1. He's also a local artist.
Okay.
Yeah. Something Apodaca.
That's cool that you've got, like, I know the Fleece is probably the bigger name on that book. As far as, like, mainstream goes.
Right.
That's cool, though, that you've got the Mod Podge of them all together. I love that. Like, I love the idea of having, like, bigger artists work on a book and then have, like, a local artist work on the same exact, but, like, I would love to do something like that. That would be fantastic.
Do it. You need a blank cover? I have a lot of blank covers.
I got a handful. I have a handful because I keep making time. I keep meaning to make time to draw. Okay, you have way more than I do.
These are just a few of the blank covers that I have.
Substantially way more than I do.
Because I like to draw on the blank covers too.
Well, one shot since you asked. I am drinking. I'm almost done. But it's proper 12. That's my choice.
Need another refill.
4 martinis deep. No, this is just the I don't know how much this was. Maybe a double, maybe more than that. I don't know. Let's see if it'll show up. Love you 3000. So yeah.
I drink Diet Dr. Pepper because that's the only thing I can taste.
Really?
Yep. Sodas. Ever since I had COVID, sodas taste like crap. All I taste is the chemicals, and Diet Dr. Pepper is the only one that tastes like a normal soda.
Oh, no.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yep. Hopefully you don't get flagged because I mentioned the virus.
Do they flag people for that?
I don't know.
Is that a thing?
I'm sure it's a conspiracy of some sort.
It says it in the title. This is uncensored. There should not be no flags at all on this. I'm just saying, like, come on. Brian says, I don't think my wife has ever bought me a comic. Now I'm sad. Oh, poor Brian.
You should be.
Poor Brian.
What's her name? And I need an email address or something. I will send her a message saying, you buy our guy Brian, the Godfather, a damn comic book.
That's mrslcs@gmail.com.
Okay.
Oh, Mrs. 22. Yep, he can borrow it. Talking about the 99. That's great.
Plus
I'm
interest.
sorry, I'm behind on the covers, y'all. I apologize. Beautiful cover, says Jonathan. Great cover, says One Shot. Is that a thing? I'm not sure. Proper is good whiskey. I completely agree. It's great. Fantastic. Jameson is a good substitute for it, by the way. Colossus says, I need a wife so she can buy me comics.
Yeah, I mean, they're out there.
Sure. Why not? Hold on. We are real feeling now. Not only does the missus buy me comics, but she's brought me liquor.
Outstanding.
Like,
that's another cup for another hour.
Right?
Nice.
So here we go.
Proper whiskey. You should sponsor this stream.
Thank you, honey.
You're welcome. I thought that was a thank you for the sponsorship.
It was both of y'all. I don't call. I can only call her honey though.
That's fine.
She's my only honey.
I'm that guy, Dale.
Thank you, Dale.
That guy. So
need a wife with a job.
Does that mean true. You have a wife and she doesn't have a job, or you just need a wife with a job?
Mr. Akins is telling Colossus that he needs a wife with a job.
Oh, I see.
Because he was saying, I need a wife to buy me comics. And he does make a good point. She probably does need to have a job. Because at that point in time, you might as well just...
Or she can be rich.
Oh, that's true. She could
Sugar
just be
mama.
loaded. Sugar mama.
Mm-hmm.
We're not in the state to be. I'm not in the state to be getting any kind of love advice right now. So there we go. Anybody know any good sugar mamas? There we go.
There it is.
That's great. Brad says high paying job. All right. So do you do any kind of reading? You said you had a giant stack of stuff that you were.
Lately I have been doing more reading of. I'm all in for this Energon universe and Ghost Machine. I'm all in.
On Ghost Machine as well?
Yes.
Okay. What?
I read. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. No, keep going.
You're driving this ship. Okay. Yeah. So Ghost Machine. I read the new ones that just came out.
Mm-hmm.
The Rook one, Rook Exodus, Geiger #1, and Redcoat. Loved them.
All of them.
Geiger 1 was a little slow.
Okay.
But it's just the first series. I'm interested to see what happens next in issue 2. And then Rook, Exodus, that one out of the 3 is probably my favorite.
That's what a lot of people are saying, is that Rook is just the star of the show on all those.
I'm really digging it. I like that whole connection. Spoilers. That connection with that helmet. I forget what it's called. My brain's foggy. Anyways. But it's the air in Colorado.
From what I understand, the helmet is associated to an animal, and with that helmet, you're able to control animals. Is that correct?
Yes, but you control a certain type of animal. So, for example, Rook can control crows or ravens.
Specifically crows and ravens.
Specifically just crows and ravens. Okay. Yes. And which speaks to me because the raven is one of my favorite animals. They're just very super intelligent, just amazing birds. I would love to have one as a pet. So I totally dig that. The whole post-apocalyptic type vibe with it. And like, I could see that being a live action movie.
Okay, cool. Well,
same with Geiger. Geiger's going to be, I think they're going to do like a show from what I heard.
I was going to say Geiger so far is optioned for Paramount. So go double check with Mark over at Legion Comics. Shout out to him because he is all about some. He actually had the creators. Like all
that was
of
a great interview.
On an interview on his channel. So they actually reached out to him. I learned this the other day. They reached out to him to ask to get an interview.
Yeah.
I'm just letting y'all know right now, like, that gives... I give Jeff Johns, Jason Fabok, like, all those other creators, because I can't remember them all,
Yeah,
So much props for that, for reaching
absolutely.
out to our community who is going to be the ones that are consuming this,
Hmm.
asking for an interview on like what I would consider like one of our own. You know what I
Absolutely.
mean? Like
Yeah.
that, to humble themselves to do something like that, to me just speaks mountains of them
Yeah.
and what
Just
they're wanting to accomplish with that.
they know who their clients are.
Exactly.
That's
Exactly.
that's the bottom line. And I'm sure he's reached out to them several times. I'm positive of it. Absolutely better than underwear and socks. Damn right.
You ain't wrong.
Because you can't read socks and you can't read underwear.
They do
Yeah,
have artwork on the packaging though.
that's true. And some of the underwear they have artwork on them.
That's true. That is true.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's funny. All right. So
So
what about Ghost Machine? Just what caught you on that? Like what is it that just brought you in and was like, this is for me. This is the new newness. The new hotness, as Will Smith says.
uh, kind of like the Zafino covers. It's that raw, gritty writing. It's just I don't know. It just speaks to me for some unapparent reason.
Okay.
And then the art is just it pulls me in. Like
They do have
from one
fantastic
from
covers.
one panel to the other. Even the interior art is amazing.
Okay.
And like with Redcoat, for example, I love the story. I love the history of things, like of the United States or just history in general. Spoiler, because Albert Einstein's in there as a kid, right? And this guy, he's like Jack Sparrow on crack, and he's like he's a Highlander Jack Sparrow. That's how I look at it.
That's great. Yeah, I think Mark was
So
throwing out the whole Jack Sparrow reference the other day as well. So that's
okay,
funny to hear two people say the same thing. Like that's pretty funny.
yeah,
I
because he even in the book he admits he's not a courageous man. Like he's a
that's
chicken shit, and he is immortal.
that's what Mark was saying. That's
Yeah,
exactly what Mark was saying. That's funny. That's hilarious.
he'd rather
That
run than fight.
that honestly made me like I was not into wanting to read Red Coat at all.
Hmm.
But then when I keep hearing the Jack Sparrow reference, like I'm intrigued. Now I'm
Yeah,
interested and actually want to like kind of see what it is. I in fact I think I have like I found the Ghost Machine special for like 250
nice.
somewhere. So I think I'm gonna pick that up, and then Rook is still available for like cover price. So I
Hmm.
may grab that as well. I don't know. I
Yep.
heard that the one with the pig masks didn't make it out well. So that's
Mhm.
great. What's the other series that you're liking, you're into right now, you're wanting to read? Cobra Commander. Okay. Gotcha.
Wow.
Really?
Oh
Really?
man. Yeah. The fact that so I grew up watching the cartoon, right? The animated series of G.I. Joe. So anytime I see or read anything Cobra Commander, I have that voice, that Starscream type
Okay.
voice, you know?
Okay.
Um, and the fact that have you read these at all? Have you read Cobra Commander?
I never was a GI Joe or Transformers kid.
This interview is over.
What?
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm
What?
kidding. No, I'm kidding. But
Talk me into it. Like
episode. This isn't even an episode.
it
Book
could be.
3.
Okay.
Holy crap. It's dark, dude. It's on another level.
I
It's bloody. It's dark. It's sinister, and it's like the Joker and Cobra Commander merge,
Oh
and
wow.
it's that kind of a sadistic level.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you.
I
Can I
did
show
hear
you?
from Oh yeah. I did hear from somebody the other day where they said that they took Cobra Commander away from being his weenie self on G.I. Joe into more of a sadistic, like
Yes,
actual threat
yes.
in this
Look,
series.
painter's tape. That is how I seal my books. I know you guys said, well, how does Dale collect? I use painter's tape
But you use the green time. Why the green kind?
because it was the cheapest at the time.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And I like to be different.
I usually
So,
go for the blue.
So Cobra Commander is getting the snot beat out of him by one of the dreadnoks.
Okay.
So there's blood, and then one of the dreadnoks paints this little, smiley face on here, right? I'm like, okay, that's pretty freaking crazy. That's sadistic on the dreadnok's part, and the dreadnok is an evil doers.
Okay.
But then, towards the end of the issue, Cobra Commander's bodyguard comes out of his shell
like a boss,
and starts mutilating people. And then you have Cobra Commander just standing there with this freaking bloody smile on his face. And I'm like, well, what's next? I need to know what's next.
So did he have the helmet on the whole time? Is that his helmet?
That's his helmet.
Oh, and they painted it on his helmet.
Yeah, so because normally he has like that face shield on, right? It's like a chromey type face shield. And then on top of that, he has a helmet. Well, they took all that off. They were trying to get his face mask off, but they couldn't. So they left this big old gash in the middle of it, and then they painted blood marks on there. And all those screams in the background, those are all the people getting mutilated by his bodyguard.
Man.
So it's bloody. I think it's only 5 issues, like a 5-issue miniseries.
That's what I've heard. Are you hyped for the Energon Universe Free Comic Book Day book that's coming out next weekend?
Yes, I am. Just because it's free, for one.
Right.
That's how I collect too. I try to find good deals. Because again, it's not just my money, it's the family's money. So I have to be,
conscious, yeah.
Conscious, exactly.
Yeah. Keep it from being a habit.
Right. An addiction. Because Lord knows. Oh, look, another blank cover. Geiger.
Oh, nice.
But,
those Geiger number 1s are difficult to get a hold of, by the way. I can get just about any other Geiger number 1 for about $250. But the number 1?
This was an alternative, was it not? I think it was.
I think it made the top 10 list because it was. Is that the first appearance of Redcoat?
Yeah.
Okay, that's why it was on the list then, and then I had to come up with an alternative for that.
Oh, okay.
I hate coming up with alternatives.
This one's good too
for indies. Farrell.
Yeah.
So, what? Please give me a synopsis on that.
This is where I think it's going. I think it's going to be like The Walking Dead for cats.
That's what I've heard. Walking Dead for cats.
Yeah, and it's rabies.
Yeah, that's what I've heard as well. I love Trish Forstner's work. It reminds me of Oliver and Company. I've had somebody say, "All dogs go to heaven," and I love that throwback to that art style.
For us Dale Sven super fans, can we ever see the rare footage of Sven on a cooking show?
Ooh.
Yes. Actually, I'd have to download it from Facebook. It's on my Facebook page. The first ever Sven video. See, I can't go anywhere without anybody mentioning Sven. You guys realize it's the same person. No, it's fun. I like it.
No, it's not.
My alter ego.
Don't ruin us on that. It is not the same person.
That's a good one too. Duke.
So is it just following Duke though? Like, why don't they do like a G.I. Joe book?
Oh, you mean this new one that just released?
Oh, they just released something?
Yeah, they restarted it.
Oh, the Hama version, the Hama line. Yeah. So is that picking up?
Super nice guy.
Is that picking up with Duke and Cobra Commander?
No.
Like, is that all the same?
No. So Duke, Cobra Commander, and Void Rivals and Transformers, those are all Energon.
Okay.
Universe stuff.
But G.I. Joe is not.
Correct. G.I. Joe is just a continuation from 300.
Okay. And you said you've met Hama.
Yeah. Super nice guy.
Awesome. Was that your LCS or was that a con?
No, that was at Denver Comic Con. That's where I got this one signed.
Ooh, nice. That was a big book. That was on the top 10 there for a bit. Who signed it?
Larry Hama.
Oh, okay. Awesome.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
so cool. That's
script.
good.
It's scripted. See.
That's good placement too on the leg.
Mm-hmm. One of
Nice.
my favorites.
Look at you. You got keys, Dale. Come on, acting like you don't collect. What's wrong with you?
By your definition, the top 10 alternatives, I only have 2 books.
Oh, no, 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 no. My definition is horrendous. Nice.
So G.I. Joe
Yes.
#1, I had that signed by Bob McLeod and Larry Hama.
Okay, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I like G.I. Joe. That was one of the first books that I purchased when I got back into collecting.
Was G.I. Joe #1?
G.I. Joe, and then this one.
Ooh, nice. First appearance of Transformers.
Yeah, with the Bill Sienkiewicz cover.
Which, do you know which print that is?
First.
Oh, nice.
Newsstand.
Nice. Look at you. Look at that. Y'all out there that don't think that Dale has a collection, I'm just letting you know. This collection is freaking
I have
amazing.
some books.
This is amazing. It's some books. The hell with that. You have an amazing collection.
I try to stay humble, my friend. I've been blessed. Let me put it that way. I've been blessed. There's a lot of good people in this community. I've gotten some really good stuff from a lot of people as AOKs or as good deals or trades and stuff. And it's just, I've been in a lot of good positions at good times.
Absolutely. So. Absolutely. Like I said, cheers on that as you have your Ultimate Fallout 4 back on your left shoulder. Your
second print
3 on your
that
right
one's
shoulder.
Signed. This one's signed by Donnie Cates. And I forgot that this was signed when I submitted it to CGC. So it has a green label. Yeah.
Which
I do some
sucks because now they got JSA.
Right.
Do you think you'll send it back in?
No. It's a great piece. The conversation piece. Why is it green? It's signed. Find the signature. You know, it's like obviously CGC found it, but looking at it, it was kind of hidden right here.
Okay.
It's in silver.
Man.
But yeah, Donnie Cates signed it.
It'd been cool if he'd put it with the teeth. I mean, it's a good signature, don't get me wrong, but like the way his signature is, how jagged
his
it is.
Signature sucks, man. No offense, Donnie Cates, but I mean,
I thought he just did DC. Like I didn't.
That's it.
Is that all that was? Was just a DC?
DC, and then he puts the date.
Oh, that was the extra then. Okay, yeah. I was wondering what all the rest of that was because I was like, "Where's like?"
You know what's fun to do is ask a cover artist to sign the back of the book because you don't want to mess up the art on the front of the book.
Do they get pissed?
Oh yeah. I did that with this book. Yeah.
So Scott Campbell.
J. Scott Campbell. It's an homage to Gen 13.
Oh,
I don't know
nice.
if you're familiar with Gen 13, but he did a cover. I had him sign the back of this book.
Did he get pissed?
He wasn't happy about it. I said, look at the cover. I don't want to mess that up.
What did he say?
I said, all right, it's kind of different. I'll do it. But I'm like, whatever.
I'm going to say, it's
your my book. I'm paying you to sign my book.
Exactly.
Shut up and take my money. Seriously.
Oh, man. TJ says, what was Dale's best score on the top 10? I think you got like 4 or 5.
No, I think I had 6 once.
Did you get 6?
I think so.
Yeah. I could see that. There's another question I believe TJ asked earlier, and I think I passed it by, and now I feel bad because I was like, I'm not ignoring you. I'm just waiting for the right time. Here it is. Questions. What is your oldest comic?
Oh, my oldest comic.
Your oldest comic.
I believe it is going to be Lone Ranger number 44 from 1952.
No shit.
Yeah.
You're a Lone Ranger guy?
It's my only Lone Ranger book. I got it from my grandpa when he passed away.
Oh. So okay.
Yeah, I don't have it readily available, but
no, that's fine. That's fine.
It has Lone Ranger on the cover, obviously, with his horse, and that's probably one of my prized possessions. Doesn't carry
Wow.
any like monetary value, but that's
Yeah.
regardless is it's Lone Ranger.
That's super cool though. Like, so you have no desire to pick up any more to go along with it? Oh, that's a good cover.
You know, you got Lone Ranger on there with a freaking revolver and his horse,
Yes. Yes. I
and
love that trade dress too.
it's pretty clean too. I want to get it pressed and clean, but it has something written on the cover in pencil, and I don't want that removed. So I'm not going to submit it. I might submit. I don't know. But
You
I
couldn't.
remember I got the comic, I got his watch, and a hat. That was what I got from my grandpa.
That's super cool. So was he an
Mhm.
influence on you collecting?
Not at all.
Okay.
No.
Got you.
No, my mom is probably the biggest culprit for that.
That because she would take you to the store, wouldn't she?
Yep.
Yeah. I
It
remember.
all started like with Hot Wheels, Hot Wheel cars, and Lego. That's what I collected when I was a kid. And then German comics, Lucky Luke, kind of Western. I don't know if you've heard of Lucky Luke or not.
I haven't.
He rides a horse too.
Part part of being a Western, you have to ride a
Part of
horse.
you're chasing a train on a horse.
That's funny. No, the Lone Ranger. That's one of the. I wanted to dip my toes in the golden age, and so that's what I started collecting was Lone
Nice.
Ranger books because I figured nobody collects Lone Ranger. Like who would want to pick up Lone Ranger books? So let's see. That was laughing at probably conversation we had earlier. Nice, says TJ, and his mom still buys him toys. Your mom still buys you toys.
My mom, she is a pusher.
A Is she a pusher or an enabler?
Yes, that's actually my nickname, Enabler.
Enabler.
Yeah, because
That's fantastic.
yeah, this looks organized, right? But everything else, there's Lego everywhere. My kids, they love Lego, and I
That's
got them
awesome,
hooked
man.
on Lego and comics and Pokemon cards and stuff. We're just a
Nice.
family of collectors. My wife collects shoes and makeup.
Even more so, my honey does the same thing. She's all
Yeah,
about some shoes. All about some shoes. So that's funny. That's hilarious.
yeah.
Um,
We can
I
keep
had-
going.
do what?
You said you wanted some tips on how I collect, right?
Yes, absolutely. I don't ever know how to ask that because
I'm just looking at our script. I'm just kidding.
That's great. Yes. Do you
So-
have any tips? Do you have any tips to share with the community?
I do. If you are in the market for good art covers, like if let's say you're a cover buyer, right? And you like J. Scott Campbell, for example, like I do. And there are covers that are like almost unobtainable because they're so rare, the print run is so low, but then you find a foreign variant, like a Mexican variant
Okay.
of the same cover art,
Okay.
and it's $25 versus $2,500, and then you can get yourself the art because it's the exact same stuff on the cover.
So what is that?
This is a Mexico variant, Portada Variante. Is 29 pesos, I'm assuming, down here.
Okay.
Focus there, yeah, 29 pesos.
But it
this
says Amazing Spider-Man #7 on it.
it does, and I don't know what it says on the inside because I don't speak Spanish. But it's just, I guess it's a Spider-Man story, but they repurposed his cover art for the book.
Oh, okay. So this is kind of like the whole Delato deal with Bryce Comics, almost. Right? Where like his work was that Spider-Man cover was done over in was it Italy or Europe?
Yeah, I remember that whole
And then
fiasco.
he, unbeknownst to him, put it
Right.
on one of his covers and was selling it. So is that kind of the same thing where it's just repurposed art that's put on as a cover?
That's kind of what I'm thinking. So the whole story inside is all in Spanish.
I was gonna say I would assume the only thing that we could read is Spider-Man and
Yes,
maybe
Spider-Man.
Mary Jane.
Aranya.
Oh, they even go that far? So like it's not even just Spider-Man?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't even ask me to try to read this. Cloak and Dagger in here. That's cool. The Amazing
That's usually
Spider-Man.
a La Mole Mexican reprint.
Yes, La Mole.
Oh, sure. Yeah, I don't know how to read Spanish.
Yeah, but it's cool. Nice cover, right?
No, yeah. Who's the artist on that? Do you know?
J. Scott Campbell.
Is that a J. Scott Campbell?
J. Scott Campbell.
Wow. His
Guess what? I had it signed.
No way. Where?
Find the signature.
What do you mean?
That's right. It's on the back. That's what I'm saying. I told him, pretty much, shut up and take my money. I don't care where you sign it.
Just
Here's another one.
Is that a J. Scott?
J. Scott Campbell, Mexican variant. That's like a 1 in 100 ratio in in America.
Oh wow!
Like, I'm not paying for a 1 in 100 ratio for a J. Scott Campbell cover. That's like $500. Screw that. $25. Do I care?
So,
no, I don't. It's
so let me ask you this: where do you find these at then?
eBay.
Okay.
Yeah. And then this one.
Oh, nice! That was a popular one. That was one of the popular ones. Yeah.
That's another one.
Gold signature looks good.
This is another one that goes for a tremendous amount of money, but $25 seems to be the going rate for Mexican variants.
What? Yeah. Let me ask you this: is the trade on that one silver or is it gold?
White.
Yeah.
Yeah, the trade is white. But I was like, yeah, sign that in gold, please, because it just pops.
It does pop.
I like that one.
It does pop.
That was before I was asking him to sign the back of covers.
I want to do that now. Like, I want to find an artist that I don't like, and be like, "Yo, can you sign the back of this?"
Right.
Be like, "What do you mean?"
I did that with Larry Hama too.
Really?
Yeah, because there's the death of Snake Eyes. There was a variant for that. It's black and white. It has I think it's Scarlet holding like Snake Eyes' body and head, and it's just the side profile of both of them, and it's all black and white, virgin variant, and no trade dress, nothing on the cover. And I had him sign the back. He was like, "You really want me to sign the back?" Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm the customer here, you know.
But was he a jackass about it though?
No.
Okay.
Not as much as the other fella.
Like, I could totally understand it throwing somebody off and be like, "Really? You want the backside?" Yeah. Like, I can get past that and totally understand that.
Mm-hmm.
But if somebody like is an ass to me about it, like, no, it's my book, it's my money. Money makes the monkey dance.
Exactly.
Monkey. Like, it's
we the comic community are paying your wages.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Your $20 signature is not going to make or break you, whether you sign the front of the book or the back of the book. For crying out loud, Stan Lee would sign the inside of books.
Right.
You know, back in the olden days, people would sign the inside of the cover because they didn't want to mess up the cover.
Right. I actually pulled a TMNT trade that's got like an Eastman signature on the inside of it that I won from some auction or something like that. It's surprised
That's cool.
me. I was totally like, what? This is crazy. So, but yeah, it. I don't know. It's cool finding the history about that, where it's like things that people used to do because that's what they did then. So this whole
it was proper etiquette back then, I guess.
Right. This whole like writing on covers, that's pretty new. So, well,
and it's kind of strange, right? Because they already have the signature on there on the cover. Like, he already has his signature showing that he did the work,
Right.
and then we're having him sign it again. God, that's so backwards, right? So
I'm waiting for
Yeah.
some artist to be a jackass and go like over his like there's got to be somebody who's already done that where they're like, "Oh, you want me to sign the book? Okay." And they just go over where they've already signed it.
that'd be cool. That'd be kind of cool. That'd be
That
kind of
would-
cool just to ask them to do that. Hey, can you sign over your little signature, please?
I gave you something else now.
Thank you. Yeah, look
I
at me
can't
like,
wait to see that in the video. Like I want to hear that story now so bad.
I think a greater video would be like saying, "Hey, can you sign the back of the cover?" And they give me crap about it, and I'm like, "You know what? Never mind. Give me my book back," and just walk away. Deuces.
Can I have a refund, please?
Right. Yeah.
You don't
But-
get my money now. Congratulations.
Exactly.
Why do I foresee a "Shut Up and Take My Money" t-shirt when Dale comes out with a line of merch?
I'll keep that in mind, TJ.
You've made some shirts, haven't you?
I have. Yeah, I've had one that my kiddo wears on occasion. It says, "Ask me about Dale of Suspense," and it has my picture on the
Oh, that's
on the
fantastic.
shirt. So I have that, and then I have one that I made. I call it my Thor's Day shirt. So it's like
Yes.
a lightning bolt with it says my Thor's Day shirt that I try to wear on a Wednesday and confuse people.
Of course you do. Of course.
Of course.
Do you have a spring store?
Spring store. No, I don't think it's a spring store. It's like a Teespring, right?
Teespring? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's active anymore, but I had socks and stuff on there because I think only one person bought something, and that was Chip Getler. Oh yeah, there. See, this is.
I'm about to say you had cups and mugs, with your picture on it.
It's my mug with my mug.
Absolutely, yes.
My mug on a mug.
I'm gonna have a link to that one in the. There's Nerd 3, isn't it?
Yep, Nerd 3.
Yay! I'll have a link to
And-
that spring. I'll have to do it afterwards, but I'll have a link to your spring store in the if it's still
Oh.
active in the description. So
And then we have careful, don't step on my books.
hey, it's
They're
Nerd
everywhere.
1.
Nerd 1. My kiddos, Nerd 2's in bed.
Hope
But-
she's feeling better.
I hope so too. It's never a good day when the kids are sick.
Oh, totally agree. Totally agree. You got any other tips for us, Dale?
Collect what you like. Seriously, that's the two hashtags that I use a lot in my Instagram posts are like what you collect and collect what you like.
Collect what you like.
It's as cliche as it sounds. That's how I collect. Would I like to do like speculation type stuff and flip books and make more money to buy the things that I want? Absolutely, but I don't have time for that right now. You know. And then on like Mondays, I watch this show. It's like top 10 alternatives or something. And that guy, he's always telling me what books to buy. I'm like, shoot. You know, it's like, good Lord. Clearly, I don't have any.
That handsome man never says buy any books.
Okay. I have snippets that say, buy this book. Granted, it's probably edited, but it says, buy this book.
We need to see receipts for this, sir.
Yes. I have
22 is
receipts.
always willing to tell us what books to buy.
Exactly.
It's always just alternatives. Alternatives, people.
Mm-hmm.
I totally thank you so much, Jonathan, for dropping that link. I greatly
Yeah,
appreciate
thanks,
it. Y'all go
Jonathan.
help. Y'all go sub up Dale Suspense.
Sub up.
Fantastic.
Jonathan, too.
Fantastic. Yes, Jonathan's fantastic as well.
He's one of the greatest people I've ever met.
Mr. Akins, he's fantastic. All these great creators that are on here that are underrated, I believe. Anyways,
I have a
But
couple
yeah.
other things if you want.
yeah, show them off. Let's go.
Okay. So obviously I like, you call me, your Iron Man brethren, right?
Yes,
I like Iron Man. This is a Iron Man sketch card.
Oh, nice. Who did that?
Izzy from Izzyverse.
Yes, part of the Monday night lineup right there. Awesome.
But yeah, I love collecting Iron Man stuff, and I think what I'm going to try to do, like what you're doing, is start a run of Iron Man books from Tales of
Ooh,
Suspense to yeah, but I foresee that being a long journey.
it is.
And I do
It
like,
is.
obviously, Tale of Suspense 39 is my grail. It's your grail.
Mine as well. Yes.
So until then, I have to get either homages to Tales of Suspense 39 or reprints. What's up, buddy?
Kiss.
Hug. Bedtime. All right. Love you.
Okay.
Night, Nerd 3.
Night night, nerd 3, he says. Did you brush your teeth?
Yeah.
All right. So I have the reprint of this.
Yes. Nice.
It's a placeholder.
Absolutely. Yeah. No, but it's a great one.
Yeah. And then on the back of this, I just slid in this print. It's a number 15 of 50. You heard of Legal Burning, right?
Yes. Yes.
So he did this print.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So if for those that don't know who Legal Burning is he is an artist, and the tools that he uses for art is a wood burning pen. So you've seen like wood burning kits and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he,
Yeah.
he burns the image onto a blank sketchbook, or he could do
Wow.
like wood or whatever, stuff like that. So what he'll do is he'll recreate covers and such, and he will literally finely burn that image into hand drawn with a iron.
Yeah.
But this is a print.
It's not a blank sketch.
No, this is just a print of a book that he did.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he just did it's just a print.
That's cool though.
Holy crap!
Holy crap! I like that. Holy crap! Oh, son of a bitch!
Yes.
So this is another an homage. This is Iron Man number 16. This was
you're
gifted.
speaking all up in my language right now. I'm just letting you know.
That's fine. That's fine.
I've been looking for all these homages to TOS 39.
I need to get the Boba Fett one. Have you seen that one?
I've seen the Boba Fett one. There's a Ms. Marvel one. There's a Spider. I even want the Spider-Man one. I don't even like Spider-Man.
I have the Spider-Man one.
Yes.
I have that one. It's somewhere. I don't make me look for it.
Put that one in 9/8. That's amazing.
This is nice. Yeah, and it's kind of, I forget who's the artist. Cover artist Pete Woods cover. Classic homage variant. Iron Man number 16. Yeah, super awesome, right? This was gifted to me by Trev, the shipping guru.
Wow. Shout out Trev Shipping Europe. That's an awesome
Yeah.
channel as well. But man, that's an amazing slab.
But my favorite.
That's
This is
not
my
your favorite?
favorite. No, it's not my favorite.
What?
No, not at all. This is my favorite. This one,
Oh, we got a yellow label.
it's the yellow label.
People.
This is a one of one. I like one of ones because it's mine.
Right.
This is
Oh, another legal burning. Yes.
This is a legal burning one of one cover that my wife got me
wow.
as a surprise. So yeah,
Shout out to
that's
Gibbs
all,
and Mrs.
all burned.
That's awesome. Man, that's
And it's a funny story because I always share his work because it's freaking amazing. So one time I shared it when he was working on it before I knew that it was mine.
okay.
So I shared the work. So yeah, on Instagram.
Little did you
sharing
know
it.
that was yours.
Little did I know that was going to be mine. Exactly. So I'm sharing it. I even showed it to Jessica. I was like, look at this. This is so cool. And then she's like, yeah, great, whatever. Whatever. She's not like that, but that's just how I play it. And then lo and behold, she surprises me with it. And then he posts it up on Instagram. And yeah, and it's,
Wow. That's fantastic.
yeah, I love it. This is
Man.
one of one. This is mine. Yeah.
Did
I
they
like-
sign it on the back?
Yeah.
Oh, I was just messing with you.
He did. Yeah.
That's
It
great.
says cover burned by hand, number 133, legal burning after Jack Kirby. Did he sign it on the back? Yeah,
man.
absolutely he did.
That's great. That's fantastic. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. Whew. Well, you got anything else you want to show off, Dale?
I mean, I do. I can keep going, but it's getting late. I know it's getting late. It's probably it's like almost 11 o'clock for you.
No, it's 9:30.
Oh, 9:30.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
not bad.
well then okay, fine. Since we're on the topic of TOS homages, here's one.
Ooh,
So
nice.
this is an homage to the inside of Tales of Suspense 39,
The first,
where he's coming
splash
through the
page. Yeah.
Yep. And this is by Alex Ross. This is a 1 in 100
Oh my gosh,
ratio variant.
that is fantastic.
The wife got me this one. I'm telling you. She's like, oh, I know that he likes Iron Man. That's what she told the shop owner, one of the LCSs. She was like, that looks nice. That looks nice. That's how she buys things. That looks nice. I think he'd like that. It's Iron Man, so
She's got good
Yeah.
taste. I'll say that. She's
you
got
know,
fantastic taste. I'm just letting
it
you
just
know.
goes to show you that she listens to me, and that's part of any good relationship.
That is key. Absolutely.
Yeah.
To more than just collecting, that is key.
Nerd One wants me to show one of her books.
Yeah, show it off.
I'll show this one. So she's a Star Wars fan.
Ooh,
So-
Peach Momoko. That's a nice
Peach
one.
Momoko. Yep. It's a Star Wars Adventures number 32. Sorry. Soda.
Nice.
Uh,
So you said earlier that you were sometimes a Peach fan.
Yeah.
So are you with me on the same? Like I'm like that as well. Where like Peach is just hit or miss. I think that cover is fantastic. I love that cover with Ray.
You know,
on it.
I like, let's see that one more time. What I like about it is it's not just the person, right? Or it's
Right.
not just the individual. There's actually some backdrop and some depth to the artwork.
Exactly.
And this one looks like she took her time to complete it. Some of the other stuff looks like it's rushed or something, like she's trying to meet a deadline or something of that nature. But excellent artist. I'm not knocking her at all.
Oh,
She's
no.
an excellent artist.
Yes.
So, but yeah,
My honey
Those
says
are-
generally Peach equals Kardashian characters.
another Star Wars slab that she got.
Oh, nice. That's key, isn't it?
Star Wars Adventures number 2. There's nothing. I think there's some sort of relevance to this book, but I don't know.
So Nerd 2 is
No,
obviously
I know I'm wearing a Star Wars shirt, but it's the art that I like.
the Hawaiian style,
Yeah, Hawaiian style. Who sees that? You know.
right?
But
It's good camouflage.
Mhm.
I mean, if you're a stormtrooper, like
If
that
you're-
white suit's got to suck.
Exactly, kind of sticks out.
So Nerd 1, I assume, is a Star Wars fan as well.
She says she's a Star Wars fan, but I don't never see her watching Star Wars or anything like that.
That's my oldest as well. She was like, "Oh, Darth Vader's my favorite." I was like, "You've never even watched Star. How can he be your favorite?"
Right. Her favorite is Kylo Ren.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice.
And The Mandalorian and Boba
Ooh.
Fett.
Mandalorian's fun. That's a fun TV show.
I agree.
TJ says, "Oh, put your signature on the back of that shut up T-shirt." Dale."
Signature back there. Can you sign the back?
Can you sign back?
Just get
Here,
that on the front. Here, can you sign the back?
Just point to your shirt
Mhm.
from then on out. Like,
Exactly.
That's
I don't
great.
want to talk to you. Just read the shirt.
Oh, this was fantastic, Dale. Thank you so much for coming on, hanging out with
Yeah.
me. I greatly
Thanks for
appreciate
having me.
this. Absolutely, man.
Is
Absolutely.
this goodbye now? You cutting me off?
Yeah,
The
I think
Mrs.
so.
Hay? Yeah, okay.
I'm running low, but I'm feeling it. So
Nice.
it may be a good time for me to shut it down then. So
Sounds good.
Fanboy Prime says Kyle rocked on SNL. I don't watch Saturday Night Live. Do you watch Saturday Night Live? Do you know what he's talking about? We don't know what you're talking about, Fanboy, but we appreciate you coming and hanging out with us this evening. So
Much appreciated.
Dale, do you have anything coming up on your channel, on Instagram, or any new T-shirt designs or anything like that that's coming out?
That's a great question. I've got a couple boxes that I need to open up. There's one that I won from, I forget the name of the artist, and it's a book called Blackula.
Okay.
That I need to open up, and I want to read it. Zombie Love Studios. Yeah.
So that's the production company? Zombie
think
Love
so.
Studios?
Yeah.
And they made a book called Blackula.
Blackula. I won it. I like to win things.
Right?
And then I have a box that I need to unbox from DJ Links. There's a from one of his whatnot sales that I took part in. There's some magic books in there. He's like, I'm sure I know who's going to bid on this. Sure enough, it was me. People think they know me.
So you enjoy magic books? Magic the Gathering?
No, magic, like Ilyana Rasputin.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Sorry. I don't know why my mind didn't go there, but yes.
Never played Magic the Gathering. That was... No. No. But
I think that was before mine in your time.
no, I think it was right around. How old are you?
40?
I'm older than you.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. I was probably there when they invented it.
When they invented it, so I mean, you weren't able to play.
Holy smack. My mom is on here. Angelica Depew. Yes, I do still buy him toys.
Yes!
You're damn right. That's my mom. Roll papers.
Thank you so much. I guess this would be the other Mrs. Dale Suspense. The mom.
That's
mom.
the mom.
Mom Suspense. Mom of Suspense. There we go.
She is the one that made me.
Thank you so much for coming and hanging out with us this evening. Appreciate
That's
you.
awesome.
Your son is a delight. I have loved having him on, talking nerd stuff with him. You've raised quite a man here, and
Oh, man.
I cannot thank you enough. So thank you to you and the mister. Appreciate y'all very much.
Nice.
So
Yeah.
don't do that,
Texting
fanboy.
and driving? No way, dude.
Get off the damn
the phone
phone.
away.
Put it away. Just listen to us. You don't have to hit like. You don't have to hit subscribe. You can do that when you get home. Get your ass home. Get your ass home safe, okay?
Do you need one of these? You need one of these, huh?
I always need... Yeah, absolutely I need one of those.
Okay.
Shout out Shop for Comics.
Shop for Comics, yep.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you, TJ, for that. I greatly
I'll
appreciate
have
you,
to
man.
Send you some of these.
Dracula's in the house. What's going on, Drac? Appreciate you
What's
coming
up,
out,
Drac?
hanging out with us this night. Let's see. My missus says, bye, folks. See y'all. See you, Dale and wifey. Talking about your wife, not,
Yep. No, I get it.
We love you, Mom.
Yes. My mom's the greatest.
Yes.
My dad's the greatest. My family's the greatest. I love my family.
We love you too, Dale.
I appreciate that. You guys are my family as well. I appreciate that. I'm so appreciative and grateful.
That's great.
So
So you got some unpackaging coming up?
I do. Yeah, I got some unboxing to do. I have an idea for a new show, but I just don't know what day to put it on because everything else is so busy. But then I'm like, you know what? Screw it. I'll just put it on whatever day. People will watch it if they want to watch it.
Put it on whatever day, man.
It's going to be called Dale's Party.
Dale's Party.
Pardee.
Pardee.
Pardee. Instead of
Pard.
Jeopardy, it's going to be Dale's Party.
Oh, nice. So please tell us the premise on this.
Premise is it's going to be a fun, interactive show with a panel of 3 people, possibly, kind of like Jeopardy, where there's going to be questions or answers that you have to ask or answer in a question.
Okay.
And it'll be comic related, movie related, all sorts of type of stuff. And I'm going to try to make it to where it's fun, where people can accumulate points that don't matter.
That sounds fantastic. Absolutely, positively fantastic. Is it going to be live?
Yes.
Okay.
So you have to buzz in saying your name. So let's say you're on my show, right? And you want to, but I don't have clickers or anything like that.
Right.
So I would. It's
So
kind
I
of
have to say 20.
or 22.
Yeah.
Your name's 22, right?
Well, I got to make it shorter because, like, saying the 2 part, like, there's too many syllables in this part. Like,
That's true.
Just 20.
Me.
Me. Mine.
But mine. Yeah. So, and then you'd have to say your name, and then you'd have the opportunity to answer that question.
Nice. I thought I heard at one point you doing this in a Batman persona with
Yes.
Marvel questions. Is that still
That's
a
still up here.
possibility?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
I have the Batman costume and Batman mask, and then I'm also thinking that Sven would make an appearance as the host as well. So
That's fantastic.
because people want Sven and people like the Batman more than they like me.
No, you're so wrong on that. You're so wrong on that. That's funny.
But
The wifey says deuce.
deuce. Deuce.
Shout out
Yeah.
Nick's Kicks and Comics. Appreciate you. Oh, that's funny.
But and then now I need to clean up again.
I know. I apologize.
No, it's fun. It was a good time. I pulled out a few slabs and yeah, it's all good. It's memories. It's stories of why I select those books and all that. So
Is there anything you pulled out that you want to show?
my first slab.
Yeah, let's do it. Holy shit! That
So
is
you'll notice
amazing.
it has a green bar and a yellow label.
Why does it have a green? Wait, what?
It has 2 signatures on it. It has
Oh,
J. Scott Campbell.
man.
and it has Neil Rufino, the colorist who did the coloring for J. Scott Campbell.
Wow.
So only one of them, they say, was witnessed when that was crap, because the person that facilitated this said that he had both of their names on there. So he was like, you know what? You want this? I'm like, yeah, I want this. How much? He said $50. I'm like, okay, cool.
Oh, so you didn't get this done. Somebody
No.
else got it done, and then CGC botched it.
Yep.
From what
CGC
they
botched
say.
it. Right.
And you picked it up for $50?
$50.
Oh, that is a hell of a deal, man.
Yeah, I don't remember at the time when I first got with that when it was first released back in 2017. Yeah, 2017.
Holy
Holy crap. It was going for a little bit more than that, because this is the cover D, which is the convention only cover for this Jean Grey.
Yo, that
J.
is
Scott Campbell.
amazing looking. Like, there's never been a J. Scott Campbell that I've been like, I want that. But that one there,
Yeah.
man, that's a hell of a first slab to get, man. That's amazing.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a cover A, B, and C, and this is D. I don't know if you can see that. There's various covers.
Oh, man. So there's like a whole slew of them.
Yep.
B, C, and D. I'm gonna have to like rewatch this and make notes because, yeah, Jonathan, I agree. Money well spent. Absolutely, man.
I always try to find the deals.
No, you're on it, bro. You were
That's-
on it. You're killing it.
And then there was another one. I think this may have been my second or third slab that I got. And the guy was pissed because it came back a 9.0.
What?
And
Wow, that's
So
a nice
it-
Mary Jane.
it's Mary Jane with the
Yeah.
Iron Spider costume on.
That's fantastic.
It's black and white, obviously. And what I like about this one is it has stuff in the background, different images of Mary Jane and Peter.
I was gonna say I love that portrait of her on her right side.
This one.
Yes, that one right
Yeah.
there. That's fantastic.
And so it came back a 9.0. I checked the grader's notes, and I guess there's like a small bend or something up at the top here somewhere, where I think that a clean and press would take that right out, and it would come back a 9.8 because that was the only thing they said on the grader's notes.
Yeah, but I don't know how CGC presses. I've always heard they cold press, and I could be wrong on that. That's just what I've
Yeah.
heard. And I don't know how well a cold press would get a bend out on the top.
Right.
But, man, nonetheless, that's fantastic. Even in a 9.0. Like, that's... Wow, that's a beautiful cover.
Yep. The color version only has her on the cover, and she's like coming through a brick wall or something like that.
Oh, so none of the background stuff?
None of the background stuff.
Oh, I'd much rather have the black and white then.
Exactly.
Yeah, no. Man.
But yeah, I mean, I could keep going and talking and stuff, but there's more for another time.
I was gonna say, Dale, I've got to have you on again. Like, I feel like we've only scratched the surface of your collection and how you collect, and I'm so fascinated with it. Like, I love, like, it looks like you're a signature hunter, which is something I never considered as far as like a type of collector.
Yeah,
Like
I like signatures, but it's not necessary for me to get a signature.
Okay.
They're cool.
Especially on
I mean,
the back.
especially on the back. Exactly. Yeah.
That's fantastic.
If you take anything away from this show this evening, folks, it's get them signed on the back.
That's great. Oh,
Hey, there's my dad.
is your dad in here? Did we
Mhm.
get the whole Suspense crew? Look at this.
Yep.
I can't attest to his mother getting him toys still. Just this
I'm
is
blessed.
great. You're so blessed, dude. You're
I'm very
absolutely
blessed.
so blessed. I'm so glad that you realize it as well. Fantastic wife, fantastic mother, fantastic father. Thank y'all so much for the influence you have had on this man and just how great he is. I am so happy to have met him and to have been able to speak to him and just had these moments with him in my life. So thank y'all very much for the
You're
influence.
gonna make
you've
me
had on
cry.
him. I think this is awesome. I think this is fantastic. You have got the best fan base behind you, and it's freaking awesome. Freaking awesome. The whole family right there.
Oh, family, Emily.
He is an absolutely great dad, and they're proud of you, dude. This is awesome. This is fantastic. I don't care what anybody says. So, Dale, it is a pleasure, sir. An absolute pleasure to have you on here. Thank you
I
so much for
appreciate you.
coming
Thank
and hanging
you.
out. So, anything else you want to say?
You know what? Thank you. I appreciate you. You're definitely a role model. There aren't very many people that I look up to in this community, and you are definitely one of them. And I did vote for you for a CBCA.
Oh, well, thank you.
So, because that Monday night show is great, and you put out good work, and yeah.
you're gonna make me cry. I don't think I'm a role model for anybody. I try so hard for my kids. I feel like I fail everywhere else. So, but thank you very much.
No, you're good, man. I don't say those type of things easily. You know, if there's bullshit, I will call bullshit, and then I am 100%. So
No, that's why I took it seriously. That's why, yeah. So I appreciate that. Thank you very much for letting me
definitely
know.
don't blow smoke. Cousin Eddie? Who's Cousin Eddie?
What? Where's the Cousin Eddie?
Will
Cousin
we
Eddie?
will we see Cousin Eddie on Dale's next appearance? I don't know who Cousin Eddie is. Maybe that's TJ's alter ego.
Have you seen Christmas Vacation?
It's been a while. Yeah.
Cousin Eddie's from that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, with the camper and the
Camper with
hose
the Rottweiler.
Yes.
That's my favorite part of the movie is when he brings the Rottweiler out. Hence my logo.
You know, I was wondering. I was gonna turn this into an interview show for you. Like, where did the Rottweiler come into play?
We have 2 Rottweilers. That's actually
That's cool.
one of mine that's alive right now. So
Oh, okay.
that's where the logo comes from. She woke up from a nap one day and she had that ear sticking out, and I thought it was hilarious. I took a picture of her,
Nice.
and I was like, "There you go." And then I just added a chain to her.
There you go.
So
Perfect. That's a great story. I will not be taking pictures of my dog because he's derpy as hell.
I figured, who doesn't like a dog, even if it's a Rottweiler? It's a funny looking
Exactly.
one. So there you go. Thank you again, Dale.
My pleasure.
I appreciate you, sir. Let's go ahead and let's close this out.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Y'all have a good one.